Welcome, readers. When I'm reading and I come to a challenging word that I've never seen before, I remind myself that I don't have to read the entire word all at once. Instead, I can break that long word up into syllables or word parts to help me read that word more accurately. By learning about the different types of syllables, we can learn how to break long words up into syllables to help us read those words more accurately. Remember, a syllable is a word part that has one and only one vowel sound in it. The letters A, E, I, O, U, and oftentimes the letter Y are the vowels that make those sounds. Sometimes in a syllable, you might see two vowels, but they will always be working together to make one sound. Our goal today is to learn how to read words when there is a consonant followed by an LE ending. These types of syllables always come at the end of words. Let's look at this first word. This is a word that I don't know how to read. Let's loop it and swoop it so we can figure out what this word says. Our first job is to place a dot under any vowels in this word. I'm going to place a dot under A and E. Next, I need to scan across my word and see if there are any vowel teams that I should underline in this word. I don't see any vowel teams, so I'm not going to underline anything. Now, I need to decide where I'm going to split this word, between two consonants, a consonant and a vowel, or between two vowels. I think I'm going to split this word right here between my first vowel and this consonant. Are you ready to loop and swoop with me so we can read this word? A-blah. A-blah. That doesn't sound like a word that I know, but I remember that this LE at the end of the word says "ul." So let me try and read it again. A-bull. Able. That's a word I know. I was able how to figure out to read this word. Here's our next word. This is a word I also don't know how to read. Get your writing tool ready, and can you write down on your paper these letters? G, R, A, P, P, L, E. Do you have them written down? Great job. Okay, let's get ready to loop and swoop this word together so we can figure out what it says. Now, the first thing we have to do, remember, is to put a dot under any vowels we see in this word. On your paper, will you put a dot under any vowels you see? And I'll do the same thing up here. Look up here when you're done, and we'll see if we found the same vowels. Did you put a dot under A and E like I did? Awesome job. If you didn't, that's okay. Go ahead and fix it up really quick. Next, I need to scan across our word, and I need to decide if there are any vowel teams that I should underline. Can you scan across your word on your paper and look for any vowel teams that you might need to underline? And I'll do the same up here. I didn't find any vowel teams, did you? So we don't need to underline anything. Now, we need to decide where we should split this word, between two vowels, two consonants, or between a vowel and a consonant. Let's see. I think I'm going to split between my double consonant, my two P's. Get your pencils ready and let's loop and swoop so we can read this word together. Grapple. Grapple. When you grapple with something, you try and learn how to deal with it. Maybe it's something hard that you're grappling with, like riding your bike for the first time. Great job, readers, helping me read this word that ends in a consonant, L-E. We're going to try one more. Are you ready? Here is our last word. Readers, you're getting so good, I think you can probably try and do this one on your own. Can you write down these letters on your paper? M-U-M-B-L-E. Do you have them written down? Awesome. Okay, remember our first step is to place a dot under any vowels we see in this word. Go ahead and place a dot under any vowels you see in this word on your paper. I placed a dot under U and E. Did you do the same? Awesome job. If you didn't, fix it up really quick. Now we need to scan across our word and look for any vowel teams that we might need to underline. Go ahead and scan across this word on your paper and I'll do the same. Did you find any vowel teams? I didn't either. We don't need to underline anything. That's okay. We'll go to the next step. We need to decide now where we should split this word, between two vowels, a vowel and a consonant, or between two consonants. I think I'm going to split again between two consonants. Will you get ready to loop and swoop this word with me so we can read it? Here we go. Mumble. Mumble. This word is mumble. I've heard that word before. Mumble means to talk so quietly that somebody can't understand you. Readers, you did a fantastic job reading these consonant LE words with me. I can't wait to do some more work with you. Readers, now that we understand how to read consonant LE words, let's practice reading some of them in this story. Nathan is writing a story about the sounds in his neighborhood. He grapplas. That doesn't sound right, but remember this LE at the end of the word says ul. Grapples. He grapples with finding the right words. He mumbles the sounds quietly. Now he knows he is abla. Oh, it's that LE again that says ul. He is able to write a beautiful poem. Readers, great job using what we've learned about consonant LE words to help us read this story accurately. Now that we're getting really good at the consonant LE pattern, let's try writing some of these words. For this activity, you'll need whatever you have to write on and something to write with. Are you ready? Let's go. When we spell words, we visualize and listen for the sounds in those words, and then we think about the letters that represent those sounds. Are you ready to give our first word a try? Our first word is candle. Can you say that word with me? Candle. In the word candle, I hear two word parts, so I'm going to write down two lines, one for each of those word parts. Candle. Now I'm going to think about the sounds I hear in this first word part. Now it's time for me to think about the letters that represent those sounds. Awesome job, readers. Now let's think about the sounds in our second word part. D-o. I hear a D for D, and I hear ul. Something doesn't look right though. But do you remember that at the end of a word, if I hear ul, it's usually a consonant L-E. You're right. Here is our word, candle. Did you spell it like I did? Great job, readers. Let's try another one. Get your writing tools ready. Our next word is title. Will you say that word with me? Title, like the title of a book. Now, in the word title, I hear title. Two word parts also. Let's think about the sounds in each of these word parts. T-I-T-O. It's time to figure out which letters represent these sounds. T-I-T-O. That doesn't look right though, but you're right. This ul sound has to be LE at the end of the word, and we've got our consonant in front of it. Here is our word, title. What is the title of your favorite book? Great job, readers. Okay, we've got one last word that we are going to try and spell. Our last word is turtle. Will you say that with me? Turtle. Turtle. I hear two word parts in the word turtle. Let's think about the sounds in our first word part. T-ul. Now let's think about the letters that represent these sounds. Are you ready to write them down with me? T-ul. You caught me again. This ul sound has to be L-E. Here is our word, turtle. Are you wondering why I knew to put a U in front of this R? Do you remember what our rule is about word parts? Every word part has to have a what? A vowel. You're right. So I decided to put a U in front of that R when I was spelling turtle. Painted turtle is our state reptile in Michigan. Did you know that? Readers, you did such a fantastic job working with these consonant LE words today. I can't wait to see what words you might find that are consonant LE words while you're reading your own books at home or school. We'll see you next time.
This program is made possible in part by the Michigan Department of Education, the State of Michigan, and the W.K. Kellogg Foundation. Additional support by viewers like you. Thank you.